Today, we are covering what looks like to be a story for a very bright future for the world of VR, and trying a new method of recording while we're at it. Let's get started. Howdy there, friends. My name is Nuoance, and today I have a quick announcement before we get started. In the description, I have another questionnaire for y'all. We're going to be covering mirrors and why people sit in front of them so often, plus the polar opinions that players have. There are those who already are assuming since I'm calling them mirror campers, the video's focus is going to be mocking what someone does in their free time. To that, I say that you don't really watch my content, do you? I talk about these things because I am interested in them, and I want to know another perspective and learn about different perspectives that people don't often think about because they believe that their world is fine as it is. If you aren't willing to have your beliefs challenged, go watch someone else who goes to public worlds and screams at Knuckles all day. With that out of the way though, let's get into the meat of this week's topic, Varjo. Some of you may have heard about it, and if you haven't, I'm going to let them bring you up to speed.
Welcome to Varjo's special event. My name is Timo Toikkanen and I am the CEO of Varjo. For the past 5 years, Varjo has been on a journey to redefine reality. With our incredible team of engineers, designers, opticians and developers, we have created industry-leading virtual and mixed reality products for professionals. Today we'll reveal for the first time how everything we've done so far connects together for a bigger vision. We'll show how Varjo is pioneering a new reality where the real and the virtual worlds merge into a single cloud-driven experience. Some might call this a new approach to metaverse, which is a term describing our shared virtual existence. Others have named it Omniverse, Mirror World or Programmable World. But no matter what you call it, we believe that this vision will elevate humanity during the next decade more than any other technology in the world.
If you want to watch the whole video, a link in their website for information will be in the description. To summarize, Varjo's new VR headset, Varjo VR, is the future for VR users everywhere. This headset's focal point is that it has human eye resolution, which means that the screen has so many pixels, it simulates the same amount of detail that the human eye can pick up in the waking world. With high-end quality eye tracking, it makes sure you stay immersed. Let's take a look at the different options Varjo has for their product. Currently, they are only promoting 2 models, the Varjo VR3 and the Varjo XR3. Both of these models come with integrated hand and eye tracking at the average of 200 HZs. Now, I wasn't sure what HZ was because I love playing games, but I don't really take the time to learn all the technical stuff. And to dumb it down really easily, it looks like HZs are just pretty much your FPS, or frames per second. To put that in perspective, a lot of people will consider 60 or 120 FPS ideal, and the Index, which according to my research has the highest HZs compared to all of its competitors, still only maxes out as 144 HZ. We will cover the reason why they need so many frames in their headset later, but I'm sure that helps in making things so much smoother and easy on the eyes. Next is the field of view, or the FOV. Your field of view is one of the most important components regarding your VR headset, because it can heavily impact gameplay and immersion. Everyone should know this, but in case you don't, your eyes have something known as peripherals, which is the ability to see objects and movement outside of the direct line of vision. When you see darkness in the corner of your view, it can be a little unnerving and take you out of the gameplay and simulation. Bringing it up right now, I see the darkness in my peripherals. Both models have the FOV of 115 degrees, which, if you're curious, looks like this. I also like to add that a human's field of view is 135 degrees. Comparing that to the other top-selling VR headsets, I will say this isn't as impressive as some. And on an unrelated note, I may make another video going into depth on other VR headsets because I did find quite a few really good models that nobody is talking about, like the PI Max 8K. I have no idea what it is, but it looks like it works like a beast from the comparisons I've seen. Would you all like me to cover more VR headsets in depth and see what you would need for each one? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you do have one of the PI Max's headsets, I would love to hear your experiences with them, because if I ever go back into the market, this may be one I look more into. I also want to just take a moment and comment on the site that I was using as a reference. It clearly states here that both headsets run at 200 Hz, but using this comparison chart, they state the headset runs at 90 Hz, and it's a very interesting thought, so keep that in mind. Getting back on track, both of these headsets seem pretty similar, with the XR model being a bit more technologically advanced than the VR model. I want to now go into what you'll need your computer to be able to handle each of these headsets. Both of these headsets do need a pretty sturdy computer to handle what meals they're dishing out, as you can see here. And with that comes the good old Nevada GeForce RTX 3080. I don't know much about building computers, but if I do know two things, it's that one, everyone wanted this graphics card, and two, it costs more than my Index did. I will say Varjo's marketing team did make their headset seem a little dystopian to me. I mean, I can't explain it, just take a look at this clip. The kind of technology being put into this tiny little headset is absolutely crazy. And what they're promoting it can do is not only have vision that is as good as the human eye, but also that you can take it and use it anywhere, known as the Varjo Cloud. Right now we see a woman put on the headset before it transforms the world around someone in a completely different area. For businesses, this is a fantastic way to get those who are in charge, but also far away, to have an up-close and personal interaction with the project that needs to be done. Especially if you are able to use the headset standalone, no more worrying about if an event is being decorated properly or being surprised last minute when your manager learns they completely fluffed up. Now you can see exactly where you're going and what you're working with. Before you start reaching for your wallets though, just know that this headset is currently unavailable for consumer use. So why talk about it? Well, I've spoken before that VR is the future for not just gaming, but for our world in general. In an interview I did a few months ago, I talked about how VR can be used to train professionals how to respond to certain problems in their field without putting them in actual danger. This is where the Varjo excels. With the simulation feeling all too real and being thrown into a test of your skills, users can get even closer to accurate training that they'll need to succeed. Some of the examples that are shown are for astronauts, pilots, and first responders. I wanted to talk about this because I love virtual reality as a whole, not just VR chat. VR is going to do both amazing and terrifying things in our future, and because the headset is so far out there compared to our own, it's only logical to expect that maybe we'll be seeing some copied technology for the consumer. We may not be getting use out of the headset personally because we realistically don't need VR that proficient to play this game. If anything, the real kicker is that making sure your computer can handle it. But just like most things here, it all does come back to VR chat eventually. Varjo was told that the level of quality and realism that they were going for wouldn't be available technology for at least another 10 years, but they refused to take that for an answer and made it work anyways. Their product is still in development and only getting more advanced as time goes by. So with this almost speed run of technology, it's only a matter of time before companies like Oculus, Vive, and Valve jump on the train and start taking notes on what Varjo is doing right. I think Oculus Quest will personally be specifically interested because they are promoting such high quality through a headset that seemingly doesn't need to use a computer to show live feed. The reason I wanted to cover this originally was because I thought maybe we'd see Varjo's VR headset in the public market one day, but after taking the time to learn about the different products and their purposes, I don't think that will happen anytime soon at all. Varjo focuses on the business, not the entertainment, and that does make a huge difference when comparing how the VR is made compared to others like Index or Quest. I was surprised with how much I learned these past few days looking up information about not only this headset, but VR gear in general. Technology is just growing at a rapid pace and I feel like I can't fully keep up. When I was still in middle school, RuneScape was the rage. I had a computer that would sometimes lag out when we played because of too many players nearby. But now, you can play the exact same game on your phone! That's not even new information! One of the most popular fun facts people like to spew is that the Apollo computer from NASA had the same technology, and even worse technology, than the phones we have now! That is crazy, and I can't fully wrap my head around how we've managed to get from point A to point G so quickly. Just think, another 20, 40 years from now, how different our world will be if we manage to continue to preserve our Earth and grow our technology. But that's a topic for another day. Once again, just a reminder, please fill out the questionnaire in the link below to help me for future videos. And thank you all for watching this week's. I know this isn't as long as my usual ones. However, by the time that this goes live, the moving process should be over and I can focus on my content again. Make sure to drink your water, eat your broccoli, and have a fantastic day. See y'all in the next video.